Alrighty, so let's go for a little walking video here. We're in the corner of Atwater and Tupper Street. And we're going to walk from Atwater to Lionel-Groulx Metro, but we're not going to take Atwater Street. We're going to take some side streets to make it a little bit more interesting. That was a good way to open a video. Those new ambulances that they got out now. So we're going to cross here, and like I said, we're going to be walking south, but we're going to be taking some side streets. Because sometimes the side streets are a little bit more interesting. I think trying to get through traffic, isn't it? I gotta say, I like those new ambulances. I just don't like the front lights, the front emergency lights. I find they're kind of small. But anyways, right now, just to give you an idea, it is Saturday, August 11th, 2018. It's about 3:37 p.m. There's the old Montreal Children's Hospital, still in the demolition phase. So what we're going to do, we're going to head down Atwater, but then we're going to turn onto Lionel-Groulx, and we're going to turn right or west. And then we're going to go down Green Avenue. There's that huge pit in the ground now where that hospital used to stand, or at least a portion of the hospital used to stand. Of course, they're still demolishing the rest of it. And I think I did a couple of walking videos here going down Atwater. I don't think I ever did one on the side street, so that's what we're going to do now. As I said, we're walking south right now. And we're going to turn on Lionel-Groulx, but then we're going to take some quieter streets. And here's Lionel-Groulx in Atwater. So we're going to walk down here. And right there's a church at St. Stephen's, but it's also a homeless shelter, I believe, as well. It acts as a homeless shelter during certain hours. I think half of it's a homeless shelter, the other half's an actual church. I'm not really sure how it works. It is in the news often though. But let's cross over here, wait for the light. Alright. So this is Atwater. If you go down there, it's like a hill, and you go under that bridge you see in the distance. It's actually an AMT or EXO bridge, wherever they call themselves now. Commuter train bridge, basically. But we're going to head this way. Instead of going down there, we're going to be heading west on this sunny, warm afternoon. And this building here, by the way, I think they're doing some renovations on that as well. So what we're going to do, we're going to go down this side street here. And by the way, in the distance over there, that's actually Westmount Square. That building you see right there, the black one. And that white one underneath is actually office buildings, medical clinics. So we're going to walk down here, take the side streets. And again, you know, this is a walking route that you don't usually see. If you're walking from Lionel-Groulx to Atwater, or like I did from Atwater to Lionel-Groulx, you'd usually just stay on Atwater. But of course, me, I'm taking the side streets here because A, it's quieter, and B, well, it's always nice to see an alternate route depending on where you're going. I don't even know what street this is, but as you can see, it's much quieter than Atwater. And what's going to happen is we're going to be turning here, which is technically the same street. We're going to be going left here, and then we're going to be going onto a dead end. And then we're going to have to turn right. Oh, look at this old mailbox here. Now that is what I call old school. Not sure what these buildings are here. some pigeons. And of course we are slowly getting to the, I guess you can say, the beginning of the end for summer. Yeah, so this is a dead end here. So what we're going to do, we're going to cut through here. If I can get through here, I don't even know. I might have actually stumbled on a dead end street here. See if we can go to the other side here. I don't really know if we can. I don't think so. Alright, well, that's a little gaff here. So you know what we're going to do? Now that I realize my mistake, I actually was supposed to take the street next to this one, which isn't a dead end. So I'm going to pause the video and I'm going to resume in a moment. Alright, so we're actually going to take a shortcut here. We're going to go by the laneway here, or the back way, whatever you want to call it. Nice big B. And this is the street that I was intending to come to. Which I'm going to come to in a moment here once I get out of this laneway. There we go. I'm going to give you a view this way as well. So we're not going to take a street, we're going to take the laneway here. And then we're going to get onto the street that I intended, hopefully. You got to understand, some of these streets here, first of all, I don't take them that often. Also, a lot of them look so similar. But I think I'm getting exactly where I want to go. Because we're going to be walking on the edge of the tracks, the railway tracks. The street runs parallel to them. And right now, of course, like I said, I'm walking south. These are authentic alleyways here. Speaking of which, I do want to do an alleyway video soon enough. Yeah, right here. So this is where I was intending to go. So this basically is a parking lot, but oh, please don't tell me I hit another dead end. Yeah, I did. Wow. See, I'm trying to get to Green Avenue, and obviously it's not really working out now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try the next street. So, you know, if you try once, you fail, try again. You try another time, you fail, try it again. And that's what we're going to do now. So I'm going to keep filming. Because I'm not wasting time right now. You're still seeing things, you're seeing activity, you know, different areas, you know, birds, squirrels, different activity on film, hopefully. But you get to see some alleyways. So it's not like I'm wasting time, but if anything, I'm actually covering more ground than I hoped for. So I'm going to try again. We're going to go down here and continue the direction we were going in. And I think we're going to be turning left in a moment. Very tranquil here. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to get it right this time, hopefully. And this is, by the way, in Westmount, Quebec. So you can see it's a lot more simple just to walk down Atwater if you want to go from Atwater Metro to Lionel-Groulx. But, you know. A little more interesting this way. And what is this? A street that's blocked off. Wow. And the street that I actually want to go on is blocked because of construction. Man, that's one of those days, huh? Actually, I think the street's closed, but the sidewalk's open. And, you know, when you first see this video, you're probably thinking, what, are they watering the cement? No, they're trying to keep it moist, I believe. Trying to keep it moist. And it's actually the street that I wanted to be on. Yeah, because what we're going to do is we're going to walk down here now. And this is where I was intending to be. See, at the end there's like a dead end. I'm kind of glad I took this street because look at this, you get to see some cement getting watered. I've never seen this on a construction site actually, where they put water on the cement. I always figure they want to dry the cement. I'm getting wet here, which isn't bad on a hot day. Feels kind of good. Yeah. Actually, there's construction going on here. I don't know if I can walk. Well, I'm on the sidewalk, so I mean, I should be fine. Just gonna keep rolling. As long as I don't step on the cement, all should be well. Just pause the... So I'll keep rolling here. Just want to clean my lens, hang on. Oh man, look at this sign, isn't that hilarious? Saying I don't use your restroom, so don't use my grass. Funny. Alright, so this is the end of the construction zone. This is where I was intending to go, because this street here leads us to Green Avenue, which will take us down to St. Jacques Street, which will, if we keep walking down Green Avenue, we eventually get to Lionel-Groulx Metro and call it the Green Avenue terminus, where you have the 211, the 405, the 71. You'll see what I'm talking about when I get there. Now look at this, these are Westmount rules. Look at this, it says here, only 6 to 9 you're allowed to take your dog on the grass, I believe. Try to get a better view here. I think that's what it means. Really bizarre. You don't see these in Montreal, these kind of rules. Now you gotta remember, this is Westmount. This is unfortunately an elitist high-end neighborhood. But alright, here we go. This is a good view. There's the Ville-Marie Expressway. The Ville-Marie Expressway is right there. And if I zoom in, you actually see Lionel-Groulx from here. Lionel-Groulx Metro is directly down there. There's the church. I'm going to show you the church in a moment. That building right there. And there's the apartment, and Lionel-Groulx is right below that. So we're going to walk down Green here, which is the street straight ahead. I'm walking west, by the way. And I'm going to be turning left, which will be heading back south. And Green Avenue runs parallel to Atwater. So this nice little walk that we just did, at the end of the day, we're still getting to the destination. We're just taking a different path, an albeit more interesting path. Now, Green Avenue is closed at this time because they're working on the what do you call it? The Ville-Marie Expressway, part of the Turcotte project. And once the demolition is over of that, then they're going to probably reopen this. Now, can I even get on this street? Wouldn't that be frustrating if I can't even go on the sidewalk here? Now, the street's always closed, the actual road where the vehicles go, but usually the sidewalk's open. And I don't got a good feeling about this, because up there I saw a detour sign for pedestrians. But right now it looks good. Yeah, we should be fine. Alright, here we go. Alright, now look at this. This is where your bonus comes in. This is where you get to see kind of the reward of the video. Look at this. This is the new expressway. I have a habit of saying the instead of the. So this is the new expressway here being built. You can see these pylons here that they're putting up, these cement pylons, part of that project. And over there, directly ahead, is actually the old Ville-Marie Expressway that they're demolishing. And as they're demolishing it, that's part of the old structure right there. And of course you have the main structure in the background. They're putting up these new pillars here. So they're kind of doing two at the same time, two things at once. So this is why this street's closed, obviously. wide angle on. And this one right here is actually the new expressway that they just built. It's the 136 or something it's called for now. So this video, you kind of got more than I was expecting, because I did kind of forget that they were doing the construction here. So not only are you getting a walk to Lionel-Groulx via some side streets, you're also getting to see this beautiful construction project. And I'm hoping they're going to be putting some bike paths on this Turcotte project, some pedestrian walkways, bike paths. Because in the original plans, that's what they were actually supposed to do. And then they took them out, and they took the plans out for the expressway, for the pedestrian path, and decided not to put it in. And then they re-put it in over the last year or so. So what we're going to do here, this is Green Avenue. Now what happens is we're going to be turning here, I believe, right, but then Green Avenue continues once we cross the street here. And it continues right down there. So now we have to wait to cross. There we go. Oh, Green Avenue is here, my mistake. Yeah, so Green Avenue is right here. So actually, there's Green Avenue going towards Westmount, heading north. And this is St. Jacques Street right here. And down here, actually this is St. Antoine, my mistake. St. Antoine Street's right here. St. Jacques is the street after this one. So Green Avenue continues here onto St. Antoine. And then once we walk down here, we're gonna get to St. Jacques Street. And that's where the Lionel-Groulx terminus is. And that's where we have the buses that, most of them go to the West Island. We have the 411, the 211, the 405, the 485. And we have the 475 as well. No, the 425, my mistake. 475 is at Coatford too. The 485 is probably my favorite bus other than the 211, because it actually takes you from Lionel-Groulx Metro all the way to Dorval terminus. And then from Dorval goes to Fairview. And from Fairview goes all the way to pretty close to the western part of Pierrefonds, near the Chateau Pierrefonds area. The only downside is the bus only runs on weekdays. And let me tell you, if they were to get that bus running on weekends and evenings, and they were to have at least 2 buses an hour, I guarantee you ridership would increase, because that bus goes from here all the way into the bowels, into the depths of the West Island. And they don't have metro coverage there, unfortunately. So that 485 bus, I mean, if you have the chance, look at the map, look at the route, you'll see what I'm talking about. And if you just want to go for a joyride like I do sometimes, it's a beautiful bus to take. I highly recommend it. And of course, my favorite route is the 211, which starts right over there as well. And in the background, you can actually see Atwater Market. So this walk that we did, how long has the video been? So 19 minutes we're going on, almost 20 minutes. So gives you an idea that obviously faster to take Atwater, which is right down there past the end of that laneway. But never hurts to, once in a while, take a little shortcut, especially when you're doing some videos. And you're going to see in a moment here Lionel-Groulx Metro Station, because now we're almost 20 minutes in, and I'm going to cut it off at 20 minutes. So it's a beautiful round number. And there's Lionel-Groulx Metro Station right there. So we're going to I'm going to show you here Lionel-Groulx. There's Lionel-Groulx. This is St. Jacques Street here. So as always, I wish all my viewers a great day, and see you all soon.